And welcome to the Forge. Or,
This place looks amazing. Nice to see your army all here.
well, I have to keep it secure in case I do another
When are you
attack,
gonna
try
take
to take
down
back.
the disgusting flags?
Well, considering it hasn't been long, probably when I repair the gate, but first priority is if you can save this mother dragon in here.
Oh gosh, of course. Fucking humans. This is
The
disgusting.
children seem to be fine, even if they were
Yeah.
being put to work, but as you can see, the mother's shape isn't really the best.
No, it is
And her
not.
nest here is stripped of its
Yeah.
resources.
Um, well, they were definitely using her for parts.
Yeah, she was still breathing when we got here, but she's not, doesn't seem to
It's
be
shallow,
reacting as
but she's
much.
still alive.
That's
It's
good.
shallow, but she's still alive. I guess stabilize her, but then gonna have to take her back to the Dragonlands.
Figure as much. That's why I figured I'd get you here as soon as possible. But
She won't be able to walk on her own, though.
that's unfortunate.
It seems like they used her for blood and scales and stuff like that, so she might be harmed for her scales. Well, seeing as they have forges,
Yeah.
she's definitely gonna be suffering from blood loss.
I have a feeling she was holding on for a lot of part
Hello,
for her
little
children
one.
here.
Yeah, at least the kids will. The disgusting work of humans, but I could take this with me.
Alright. I
It's always good to have
will
these.
have my men secure this place, make sure it can't be taken back, and you
Hello,
can
little one.
handle this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the kids can fly on back on their own. Cute little hatchlings. They'll be able to move on their own. Their mother's gonna need help though.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna stabilize the mother, and then I'm gonna need your forces to help me take her back.
That can be done. I'll have them prepare a cart then, I suppose.
Thank you.
Um, Hopefully she'll be okay. But
She will be. Caught her just in time.
that's good. Glad I
You
could
go
do what
get
I can.
your you go get your men ready. I'll keep working on her.
Alright.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in this hate. Going
By now, you all know the situation we find ourselves in. I've made clear the situation with the kingdoms to every one of you, and now I'm sad to say that it has truly come to war, as they have hurt even more people I care about. I feel guilty for what's going to happen next, but I have made the official call.
Sis, you have nothing to feel guilty for. I know you've always tried your best to keep this from happening, but it's not your fault it's gotten this bad.
Thank you, little sis, but as the leader of the opposing force to the kingdoms, I have to harbor at least a little bit of the fault. But that's not why I called you all here. I'm not here to ask for forgiveness. I'm here to tell you that choices need to be made. I'm not here to make you fight for me. Instead, I'm asking. I won't force any of you to do anything, but the Dragonlands has become a home for you all. We took you in, and I prepared you all to take care of yourselves, even if I'm not around to do so. I'm asking you, please, at least fight for your new home. I've already spoken to Galaxy, and we have come to the agreement that she won't partake in the war itself. What do the rest of you have to say?
I owe a debt to Aether to pay. Aiding the Dragonlands is an obligation for me since I breathed while he does not. The Livermen deserve the demise for hunting and destruction of Noctua anyways, and both me and the Dread plan to make them pay for that tenfold, and have been entrenched against them in conflict already anyways. There shall be no running from this conflict for me. Let the Deliverman come to the errand.
Of course. Honestly, I knew I could at least count on your help since the start of all this. You've always made your intentions very clear. What about you, Akiho? Max?
I have no choice but participation, Rosie. You know what they tried. My sister, my partner. I have a lot at stake, and I'm ready to fight to keep everyone I care about safe. I'm in this with you.
And what will our resident Firebird's answer be? Will the Phoenix stand with the dragons?
I'll simply say what's on my mind. I understand that what the kingdoms have done to you guys was wrong, and I don't condone it whatsoever. However, these are still the people that I was raised by, raised with, and raised to protect. I may have objected to their hero thing, but that doesn't mean I didn't care about them. Otherwise, everyone I was sent to help, I just let die or get stolen from. I also realize that I'm a part of these lands now, but where I'm at now, I'd be a hindrance to you all and your forces, debating whether to fight or not, or whether it's right. I just wish I had more time to think about this, but I also understand that you can't just wait on me to get over myself.
You have every right to think it over. The best I can give you is a month, so please try and make your decision when the time comes.
Now, just because I do not wish to partake in this war, doesn't mean I'll just be idly sitting by doing nothing. This is my home now too. Rosie knows, of course, but I'll be looking after the hatchlings. And if anything were to happen, I promise I'll take action if needed. You have my word.
Thank you. It means more than words could express, Gal.
Alright, that concludes the meeting. At least I now know where all of you stand in this. Even if not everybody is on the front lines with me, know I appreciate you and everything you've done for us. Not just Ash and I, but the Dragonlands as a whole. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things to prepare for.
It's truly unfortunate that more couldn't have been done. Well, for your and your children's sake, I hope that you make a full recovery. If only more could have been done to prevent this. If only. Do not engage in the thought that this is not your fault. Had you just let go and given yourself to the hunt, this would have never have happened. You and I both know that is not the case. Is that so? Had you just given yourself to the hunt and hunted everything that walked and breathed in this kingdoms, any human that walked this world, would this dragon still be lying here in pain, recovering after having been tortured for who knows how long? A massacre of anything that breathes is not a hunt. uh, it's, well, not what defines us. As dread, we are not mindless, and the hunt is not purposeless killings. You know this. We are executioners, yes, but also judges. We eliminate the rogue or wild magical creatures that have lost their way. We do not kill anything we see. We just eliminate the ones that cause destruction. The kingdom's guards and soldiers can meet our blades, yes, but that is vengeance for our fallen brethren and family, not mindless killings. And it's also a vengeance for Lord Aether, who we fortunately have lost. We do not kill civilians. Justify it however you like, but a kill is a kill. And had you killed the people of the kingdom sooner, well, maybe these issues wouldn't have ever happened. You would have never dragged the Dragonlands into a war that, as far as I'm concerned, didn't need to have involved them. The Dragonlands make their own decisions. Their involvement is not my concern, and the kingdoms deserve retribution from them as much as they do from us. So if they wish to partake in this battle that we wish to wage against the kingdoms, I'm not going to stop them. It just makes the retribution of the kingdoms come easier anyway. With them. You think you're high and mighty, a person who stands in the morally right zone, but you're just another one of us. Part of the undone mass. You'll never be anything more. Boys, quit fighting. Yes, Lord Aether, I apologize for my transgressions. Suck up. You are two halves to one being, human and dread, a Noctua. You are not meant to fight each other. That is not your purpose. If I may speak, my lord, but what do you wish of me? To give in and let the dread take over? I mean, sounds like a good idea to me. No, neither a Noctua's human side or a dread side is meant to rule. But thinking is what caused for the destruction of the Noctua to almost be successful in my naivety and dominance over the dread. I realize now has only fueled that logic. Instead, you must accept your dread side and become one with it, Jade. You must become a king of the dread, for there is no one else to do so justly. You have felt the power before. It clouded your mind and then fueled your recovery and your siege of the forge. Now you must find that again. Work with him? After I've been imprisoned here and used as a battery for his survival for so long? Disgusting. How am I even supposed to go about that, my lord? There will come a time where you will find it. However, it will not be immediate. When you and your dread side thinking become one, when you merge, then you will bring the next dragon of dread, so that I can move on and no longer have to delay my path to the afterlife and reunite with the other ancient dragons. Then you'll be a dread king, and you must forge your own path. As your will commands, Lord Aether. And if this is the last time I speak with and see you, then goodbye, and well, thank you for everything. Okay. Um, okay, yeah, so, as, you guys can probably tell, this is probably a bit of a weird outro for DLL, considering it's not the, well, I'm not in my DLL skin for one, and I'm on my mod survival world that I was doing with Polar, and, I'm not on the DLL server. Oh my god, that Enderman is loud. Why is that Enderman so loud? So, the reason for this outro is, well, for one, this series here, it's like, I have a decent amount of negative news to go through with you guys, to be honest. Yeah, just to be frank, first off, this series, or at least as it is now, with Polar, is going to be cancelled, because Polar unfortunately lost interest in it. I would like to do something else with Polar, like, but it's hard because I don't really have much available time overall and such, so it's hard to do something because when he does something he wants to do it every day, a stream every day, and I can't do that. So next off is Legends, so let's speak Legends for a second. So as of right now, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be in the next Legend series. And that's an announcement I have to make that I'm honestly really kind of sad about. Especially because I was kind of excited for it, and I enjoy the world building that I get to do with Legend series and storytelling I get to do, but unfortunately right now it's not really in my cards, it seems, and it's not really in my control either. If it was in my control, it would be... well, I would be doing it. No matter what, if it's in my control to put, just to be frank with you guys. Yeah. It really does suck, cause like I had a whole character planned out with another person too, and now I'm pretty much being replaced for that and such. But you know, it's such thing as life, you know. It is what it is. It's just really unfortunate news that I share with you guys, because I know there's some of you out there that really enjoy my DLL POVs. As far as what the channel is gonna do during when DLL ends, when the next Legend series starts up, since I'm not being permitted to be in that, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do for channel content. And that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah. It, if I could, I would see about doing an SMP type thing, but like none of my friends are really free to do that. I don't really have much time to do it, and no one's really interested at the same time. And I don't really have too many people to be able to do a large one of those that would make for consistent good content anyway. So, Yeah, it's just a series of unfortunate events, really. Um, I'm gonna try being the Legend series after Abyss, but it's currently no guarantees whether I'll be allowed in that one or not either. So, yeah, it's looking like there is a possibility that ELL will be my only and final Legends content series. Um, yeah. Um, as far as if any Legends people watch this and get mad at me for making this announcement, well, I told Rose that I was gonna do this, and I told Rose what I was gonna say, so as far as I'm concerned, I have her permission to suck it up and deal with it. Yeah. The whole thing just sucks, but it is what it is, so. I guess if you guys enjoyed the DLL episode, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It does mean a lot to me. Just because I like knowing that my hobby here that I enjoyed doing is enjoyed by you guys. It just motivates me to do more, especially when I'm already busy. It's just yeah. But on that note, okay, Endermen are really loud right now for some reason. But on that note, this is gonna be Sathir signing out. Peace.